So 2014 was my first Olympic Games, and it was in Sochi, Russia. And when I got there, I just couldn't understand how all these other Russian women had the upper hand on me in track and field until I found out their secret. And their secret was Performance Enhancing Tampons.
1991 Minnesota Olympics in Minneapolis. I was thrilled to be there. I mean, I never thought somebody like me from a small town would end up at the Olympics. First of all, it was a big deal. My hometown had, banners everywhere, and everybody was so supportive. And it was a lot of pressure. It was a lot of pressure.
I got my hands on one, a light one, was my first one. And I went to the locker room and I inserted it. And I felt like a new woman coming out. I was faster than everybody on the team. I broke my previous record. And I just couldn't believe that I haven't been using these before, or that we don't know about these. And then I went to the next Olympic Games. I won a gold there as well. And that's when it all went downhill.
I went to the bathroom, I was feeling a little nauseous. I think it was nerves. And in there I met this person that we'll leave anonymous, but I was going into the stall and I'm like, hey, do you have a tampon? And she said, yeah, I've got the tampon you need to win this event. And I was like, what? And by the time I came out of that stall, I was like Wonder Woman.
And I was just flooded with offers to be a spokesmodel. So I got endorsements with Nike, with Adidas, I got it with Gatorade. I mean, I was on the Wheaties box, for Christ's sake. I was the biggest thing. I was like America's sweetheart. Everybody loved me. Everybody loved me.
Jon Stewart had me on his show. Jay Leno, Ellen DeGeneres. I was making the rounds. The Today Show. My life from that first tampon just exploded. And, it was, I couldn't stop. Next thing you know, I'm up to the extra super tampons. And my career, it was the more absorbency I had, the bigger my career grew.
And then one of our friends asked me if she could borrow a tampon. And I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Just reach in my purse, just throw one at her. I don't care. Except that it was one of my Performance Enhancing Tampons. She ended up in the ICU for 2 weeks. And then the tampon was traced back to me. I got my endorsements were just lost. They took away my medals. They took me off the Wheaties box. People actually returned the Wheaties box that they bought and asked for their money back. Can we cut for a minute?
I would get into a rage, an angry rage. It's like a withdrawal if you don't have the tampons. And I came home one night and it was like my moment of clarity. There were holes in the wall. My girlfriend had left with the dogs. And I was just out of my mind. You have to keep that top secret. And I was so desperate. I was just going to bars looking for it.
I'm a coach at local high school, and I coach track and field, and the money's not the same, so I've really had to downgrade where I live and stuff. But I feel a lot better, and I feel like this could happen to anyone.
I'm just living a performance enhancing tampon free life now. I volunteer at a horse clinic. My advice to anyone out there, especially young girls who are hoping to go to the Olympics or in the Olympics now, just, get an organic diet, high protein, get a trainer. There's so many other ways to do this, honestly, instead of leaning to pet.